Welcome to House of Mini. We will start this small series of what are the different tools required. So the most important tool that we are going to start with is the mat. Whenever you start working on a miniature, make sure you have a nice table, and the mat is a very important material or a tool that you will have to invest in. I have collected different kinds of mats over the years, but just to give you an overview or a brief what is best to invest in, that's the reason the video is done. Now, for me, my table, there is a bigger mat that you will see that I have placed to cover completely, and there are smaller mats that I will be showing you. So if you see, there is this basic green color cutting mat which you will see on this. You get this mat in different sizes, right from A4 to A2, or maybe even bigger if you search for it. This is a good investment that you need to make. It could be any of the brands. It could be Morsung, Brusto are the two most famous brands, at least in India, which are making these kinds of cutting mats. Then over a period of time, whenever you get hooked onto miniatures, you will try and get more mats. This is again a miniature mat that I got. The basic reason is because it gives me a detail, a detail of my measurements, a better, so that I can cut better. That's the reason this mat I had picked up. This mat is again for the same reason. If you see, there are more dots in it, which again helps me in detail to cut smaller pieces. This is a foldable mat, not very useful to me while cutting, but again, if I'm cutting really small over here, I want to cut real small, then these lines, these dots help me. The more the detail of the measurements it is, the better the mat for miniatures. Then there is another mat that I had picked up. This is from We Are Memory Keepers, I believe. This is a magnetic mat, but really not useful. Initially might be a little help if you're cutting paper. Basically, it might be helpful to you, so that it comes with a scale where it sticks to the mat and then you can cut, but over a period of time you can use whatever you want. There is this other mat that I had. This is the glass mat that I had invested in. It is from the Tonic Studios, if you can see it. This one is good if you're going to work with miniatures, especially when you're working with clay. It comes in different kinds of sizes of measurements, and it is helpful especially when you're working with clay. Not very good if you're going to work with paper or wood or other materials that we use in miniatures, but however, you can decide as to what one you want to invest in. Ideally suggested, go for the basic one, and as you progress you can go ahead and buy more. So this is for today. Tomorrow we will pick up another tool.